Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the whole free elect. This is your boy Izar, coming at you from GMS Miami Camp, and I'm just going to do a quick lesson. I watched one of the brothers' videos today at my camp, and he brought out the nationality of the Hebrew Israelite. Well, he brought out who were the real Hebrew Israelites. Okay, a lot of you blacks, Hispanics, and Latinos are the real Israelites. Okay, and I especially want to prove to you, so-called blacks, that you are the real Israelites. Okay, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, which are the so-called Negroes, Judah, Levi, the Haitians, Benjamins, so-called Jamaicans. I think they might be Caribbean in general. I'm not sure, but Salak if I'm wrong, fellas. I meant Akim, Salak. But especially my nationality, the Negro race, they don't believe that they're the real Israelites. Okay, so this goes for blacks, Hispanics, and Latinos, but I especially want to push this toward the Negroes, you know what I'm saying, the so-called Negroes, to prove that you are Israelites. Okay, the so-called Israelites do not live in Israel. You might have some over there, but the majority of us are over here in America, and blacks, you know, and also Native Americans, Hispanics, you know. We're in America, South America. We're scattered all over the place, basically. But a good portion of the so-called Negroes are in America, you know, a good portion. So I'm going to go over some precepts that prove, okay, to you Negroes that you are chosen. All right. This is, first off, let's start off by reading the book of Revelation. Okay, first chapter, 13th verse, all the way down to 15. Now this describes how the Most High Son looked, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, but we're supposed to call him Yahweh Shai. Revelation first chapter, 13th verse. And in the midst of 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about with golden girdle. Okay, verse 14. And his head and hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. So the hairs on top of his head was white like wool. Wool is kind of rough. Okay. It's not, his hair wasn't coarse or fine. Where's my Caesar Borgia picture? I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Okay, now, does this look like woolly hair to me? No, this hair to me looks like it's silky. All right, it looks real silky. Okay, and this is what the Bible says. So, I mean, you can't get any, this is truth right here. Okay. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were like flame of fire. And his feet unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And his voice the sound the sound of many waters. Now when black folk talk, they talk loud. When they laugh, they laugh loud. And I'm kind of a quiet person, but when I get angry, I can get aggressive, you know, and my voice can carry. Black folk, it's a lot. Black folk can't be loud, you know. Now, it says fine brass as they burn in the furnace. Now, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. This is a white guy. If he got burned in the fire furnace, his feet would turn red. You know what I'm saying? It would turn red. I mean, yeah, a black person too, you put your foot in the fire, it's gonna turn, probably red or something. But I mean, think about it, man. What other nationality has brown feet? I mean, don't make me take my sock off and show you. You know what I'm saying? Show you my foot. Okay? Google burnt brass. See how it is. Okay? So, and I'm going to ask you another question. So, if Yahweh Shai, whom the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, had woolly hair and so-called black skin, what do you think Yahweh himself looks like? I mean, like father, like son, right? Right? But I know some of you are not going to accept that. You're going to accept that he's some Leonardo DiCaprio painting in Italy that's on the ceiling that has a long white beard and so-called white skin and who's painted naked on the ceiling. He has a small ass penis touching another angel's finger. I mean, come on, man. If Yahweh Shai, whom the world inwardly calls God, if Yahweh Shai, whom the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, Salah, had hair like wool, and his feet like unto brass, as if they burned in a furnace. Come on, he had to be dark skinned. So what you think Yahweh, whom the word inwardly calls God, how you think he looks? Okay, and another one. Let's go back to this is the spirit. Okay, let me see. See if I can find the scripture. Okay, here's Genesis, first chapter, 27th verse. So God created man in his own image. In the image of Yahweh created he him. Male and female created he them. So if Yahweh Shai, who the word inwardly called Jesus Christ, has hairs, white hairs like wool, his head and hairs were white like wool. Okay, his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace. Okay, which is when you put brass in a furnace, it's gonna turn dark. Okay, so if Yahweh Shai looks like that, then Yahweh must have the same complexion. And if Yahweh made man in his own image, who do you think are the chosen people? Honestly, really? It's like 2 + 2 = 4. It ain't 3 + 9 = 2. 3 + 9 don't equal 4. You know? So this right here is the incorrect image of how the Son of Man looks. This is blasphemy right here. You know? Put these Bible verses together. Revelation 13-15 connected to Revelation 1st chapter 29th verse. Okay? So let me write that down. Revelation 1:29. Okay? Put 2 and 2 together. Let me bring out another precept. This is the book of let's see, Jeremiah 14 and 2. Okay, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. and the cry of Jerusalem is gone, black unto the ground. What group of people is that describing? That's describing the so-called blacks. That's who it's describing. Okay. Judah was the lead tribe. All right, let's go to Limitations. I only got like a few minutes, so I'm gonna try to hurry up. Limitations. It's a lot. I need to learn these books. Always having to go to the index. Limitations. 852. 52. All right. This is the book of Limitations. Got 3 minutes. 5th chapter, starting at the 10th verse. Our skin was black like an oven because of terrible famine. Okay? Our skin was black like an oven because of terrible famine. Okay? Now, imagine this. Where were they? They were like in the Middle East. I guess I'm now, Salak if I'm wrong, but out east, I think by Northern Africa or Jerusalem. I'm not sure if this Bible verse is saying if the time period of this Bible verse right here was in either Northern Africa or in the Middle East. I'm not sure, but out there in Northern Africa and the Middle East, it's hot. It is really, really hot. You know what I'm saying? And what you gonna do in the sun? Black folk, what y'all gonna do? You gonna get darker. You gonna get darker. So this is Limitations, 5th chapter and 10th verse. Okay? Let me go over some of these verses again. Revelation 1st chapter 13 to 15. Limitations 5th chapter 10th verse. Jeremiah 14th chapter 2nd verse. And also the book of Genesis 1st chapter 29th verse. Go over those verses and ask the Most High to allow you to see this spiritually, so-called African Americans, that you are the chosen people of Israel. All right. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Till next time, shalom. Shalom. All praises to the Most High.